What's poppin', what's goody? You're listening to By Any Means with your boy Zico Dan alongside my co-host Jumoke, CC Poetry, aka CC, and as I call her, Richie.
By Any Means
podcast.
Why, Zico? Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Vibes, there again. Back with another one.
Because we are the vibes.
So, episode 2, guys. How do you feel?
Yeah, man.
Happy, excited.
Hard work, isn't it? Have to put in. I'd have to achieve anything done.
Yes, definitely.
Again, people, please click the subscribe button below. Yes? Click.
Like, share,
follow. All of them.
I don't know anything already, man. Tell a friend, man. Tell your auntie, your uncle, your granddad, the chicken outside, the dog, the cat, the pussy. The cat and the pussy are the same thing, but everybody. I said. Yeah, man.
All right.
Well, as it's Mental Health Week.
Month.
Well, yes, Mental Health Awareness Month. Like, we thought that we'd do a whole segment based on mental health as a whole. Like, because it's not something that we taken lightly, and there's certain signs that we do have to look out for in order to cater for everybody, really,
and to help people as well.
Yeah.
So you wanna it's good that we have a mental health month, but I think that in general that we should all be a bit more observant in regards to mental health, because there's so much levels of mental health. And I think that with the pandemic, it kind of brought out more awareness to people about mental health. You know, people were alone more, people were stuck at home, and
I feel like able to see your family, your friends. Yeah. And
it's been a big impact on a lot of people that have been suffering or not know they've been suffering, really, you know.
Yeah. Because even in regards to, because I'm exempt from wearing the masks and all that, and a lot of people will say to me, oh, why are you exempt, this, that and the other, you ain't got a disability. But there's things that you suffer from that is not visible to others, so you have to be aware that you don't necessarily have to see what somebody's going through. They won't show it.
Yo, dog, you can't say asthma, yeah? Which is one of what me trouble with from my youth, isn't it? From my local boy I grew up, isn't it? Asthma, yeah? So all you have to tell me is if you wear a mask now, you just make man suffocate himself further down. So that is why you
sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
People have got through, but you can't come tell people so them can't exempt or them not have a right to exempt for them thing there. Isn't it? You don't know what people have got through, is it?
Yep.
But back onto them, you know, sorry guys, just so you know, sometimes we do drift off from topics. It's one of our things that we do. We drift sometimes.
It ties in somewhere.
Yeah, it does. It always ties in somewhere. We do drift. So that so in regards to mental health though, obviously because it's Mental Health Awareness Month, but because CC Poetry was the one to say, you know what, we should definitely talk about it. So in what aspects do you want to address it for this segment today?
Well, for me, it was a huge worry reading about all these murders that have gone on, because there has been so many more than previous years, and I started to look at it and think maybe it was due to mental health that that the killers themselves never addressed. So they probably didn't know they were going through something until a point where one day they just snapped and then start like commit all these.
Well, the brother were in America were killing the mother, then kill himself and left him look at you about too. Before the police them outside and everything. Before him shoot himself, must say on live, say, why, this is why y'all should listen to your partners or whosoever you're there with. There's a man say, you don't know what they're going through, man. You don't know what they're going through. There's a man say, y'all should listen. You know what I mean? I say, boy, look, the man, somebody never had to listen to the man. And I'm killing Mrs. Kai. I say, boy, if me I go dead today, you know, nobody else can have you. Selfishness, but they don't know where things are. Enough man pre them with it. You don't own nobody. Now I'm going to know it right now. You don't own nobody. You're coming at this by yourself and you do not kill anybody, girl, pitney, bro. You don't own nobody.
Or anyone's child for that matter.
You're there with well, you don't know some people in their life of it. You don't know things already. Some drunk off are dead. That's how it go.
Like, look at the whole. Look at the man in was it Bermondsey that killed his girlfriend, her mum, her grandparents,
Her mother, her grandmother,
yeah, and her brother.
Was the brother?
Yeah, the brother was there as well.
Oh, wow.
God, no.
There was like four. Yeah, four.
No, I thought it was 3 people.
No, it was 4.
Okay. Well, people are saying it may be a mental health issue. However, just so we are clear, not every crime is to do with mental health.
Not everyone, but I believe that one was.
Why?
Because of he only just met them the week before. Like they were dating for some time, and then she obviously trusted him enough to say, "Yeah, come and meet my family," and then the man. Like, obviously the newspapers ain't saying exactly what happened, but something in him had to snap.
Something in there going there. Yeah.
I think I want to see how that plays out, to be fair.
I didn't want to make it look like so the man just get up and kill everybody and then start say, oh, I become a mental, you know. Eh?
Listen to me,
you know, bro.
That's not what I'm saying.
Nah,
but
bro,
I feel like obviously now we're more aware.
Then you have got disregard said.
No, not necessarily, but I feel like it needs to go through the proper channels. We can't just assume because, now I turned around and did something. It's because mental health. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like most people need to go through the proper channels to see whether or not it is mental health, because mental health is a broad spectrum.
Then at that,
there's a lot.
And now my looking person could have got through mental health, but it's a different kind. Isn't it?
Say again?
I said a normal looking person, you could as well say you can't detect nothing just by looking.
Of course not.
So you can't look normal, you know. But kill 10 people last night and you never know. That's what I say. Just because I'm look normal to you, and I mean, not go through nothing. You just not tell you, but this is how you might deal with it.
But that's the thing, and I've noticed that, I did some research on it, and majority of the people that suffer from mental health and don't discuss it are men.
Ooh.
True that. We're not going to tell a lie, because why? In our world there, where we have to be rock stone, like so we don't bleed blood too. Is what I say? Man have to be strong. You have to be a man. It's what I say. It's all be like you've been told from you're young. All this stuff in it will make you have to be manly. It's what I say. Like you start drop guard and start being too emotional and too soft. That. Then it's like coming like say you're not even close to the same caliber of man, them alpha. You know what I mean? Type of man. It's what I say. Yeah, some little claffy man, some little clown.
But then, in saying that, when you discuss how you feel and I'm not going to say get in touch with your emotional side, but...
Again, though, from every angle. Attack from every angle, though, about it.
But if you actually speak to somebody, there's no harm in saying, this is how I feel, let me get it out. Because then it's going to make you as a person grow better. Because you're not going to be bottling all this in. Because when you bottle all your emotions in, then it's worse when it comes out.
Yeah,
it's like when you get into an argument. Like, if you don't say how you feel there and then, if you have an argument like 10 years from now, you're going to remember that last thing, and then all these words that you don't necessarily mean is going to come out in the open.
We used to say this all the time with me, and we used to say, I'm in attack, you know. So don't come in my way that I mean explode. Is what I say. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell them say it's not a joke. It's when people get mad past a certain limit, it's not a joke. So don't push people. This is the thing with the brother right now here. You see what I'm saying? Probably couldn't pull back from it. You see? And it wasn't no joke.
Well, again, let's see how that one unfolds, yeah? Because speculation. But In regards to like...
You are speculative, boy, because from when you have it in your head, say nothing wrong with him, I just kill him with
it's not that I'm saying nothing's wrong with him, but
this is where she's etching.
there's a lot of like situations and things that have happened within the criminal world that people have used that for leverage and to try and get off.
Yes, some real sick people, some narcissistic people.
Yes.
But woman, I feel like a woman use it the most, you know. Yeah.
What do you mean?
If a woman do a real bad thing, them say, boy, I show me a face this and I go through that. You see me? Yeah, man. I believe some in America, you have some crazy rascal woman who kill them man and say because they want to go through something.
I mean, to be fair, everyone goes through everything. No one's like journey situation is. Well, everyone goes through things, innit? So what we have to try and figure out as this in this new society, because you know it's social media.
You just have to hold it.
The media.
Have to hold it.
Hold what?
You have to hold your meds. You have to hold your meds.
Oh, so
me nah say lockdown and the world now try grind with gears enough to say boy them a try beat them for say and I know everybody mentally strong. I really think it's like everybody can smoke weed. Everybody can swallow a pill, which is reality. You know what I'm saying? So we know not everybody built for this.
Everybody is different. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Everyone has their breaking points. Everyone, you know, it's very difficult.
You have to find strength. You hear me? And you have it in you.
Yeah.
Believe me.
But in regards to that, then I feel like that there is a lot of help out there for people. However, a lot of people, like you said, it's stigmatized. Mental health is stigmatized. Or
you can't share emotion as a man too tough. Yeah.
No, well you can.
You can.
However, you said it's stigmatized. You can, but you said it's stigmatized.
Celebrated as a man to let go and just be. Is what I say. And maybe that be would be a soft side of yourself. But you're not looked at. You're not mad blood. You know what I mean? You can't share nothing. So if you imagine you're a species of people who can't share your emotions, and you don't see a place in our world where that are gonna be respected or showed anything. You know what I mean? Like y'all say we can't do it. Yeah, we can't do it always. We can always do it, but it's not respected in that world.
Well, hopefully over time people's mentalities can change in regards to that, because it's good to seek help. It's good to talk to, you know, there's counsellors, there's therapists, and I don't know why, but a lot of ethnic people don't believe in therapists or counsellors and talking to strangers, but sometimes it can help.
Yeah, of
you
course.
know, therapy especially if you're like, let's say you've been going through something, you've been doing it the same way over and over again, and nothing's changed. You need to find another way, change it up a bit. Clearly, that you're doing something, you're getting the same outcome.
The reason I'll be laughing, do you know what I mean? I'll be laughing because something come back in my head. I was cussing and ranting the other day about how she don't like this culture of not snitching. But you know what it is? I was watching a Saturday the other day. There was a man giving a woman from America a tour of Jamaica. But he must say, yo, don't tell the camera boy this, don't video my face. Because I said, boy, we grew up in our culture of, yo, what you call it? Snitch for dead, or, you know what I mean? A real gunshot for people with chat. You know what I say? So, I Jamaica coming on my head a while ago, so I giggle and see me about the snitch thing. That's gonna be another. We grew up in our culture in Jamaica. Them say informer fi.
I'm not saying that.
Dead.
But anyway.
Informer fi dead. So they saying that informer fi dead, man. You chat too much.
Wow.
But yeah, I gotta talk about that.
Yeah, that could be another one. Right there.
The dry snitching and thing as well. Isn't enough boy snitch for themselves in a song.
Oh, there you go. And on social media. They do it to themselves.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Got no one to blame.
Exactly.
But that culture do, you see. But that's that.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing is that, okay, we always keep saying it's a culture thing. Is it, though? Or we've been programmed to believe it is that?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Because obviously if you've been told something enough...
Yeah, you're going to start believing it. You're going to start believing it. Because why is it that for us ethnic folks, it's one rule, one way of certain things, and for others it's not?
Because
why is that?
Every generation will grow come see a certain thing. Them will grow come see man I do certain things, and them will say, boy, well, I feel people them that them I do. Man I rap, man I sell drugs, man I make money. You see me? Man I have all of the baddest girl them around them because of this vibes. What we are doing. This is what people are doing. Boy, I not seen a man I pick up go work and I talk about 9 to 5. So where them sit is where them want to do. I feed them community that is the product of the environment type of vibe what me I talk about. Is what me I say. And that is your surrounding. So you talk about the kids when you work at school. When them go home from school, that is them environment. That is where they must sit constantly every day. So programming is from your pitney. Is what me I say. Society, your surrounding. This is it.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Seeing as that you're a man, and we're talking about mental health, what would you, for certain guys out there that are maybe watching and, what would you
advise them?
Yeah, well, how would you advise to go about dealing with certain aspects of life?
Which aspect I talk about though? Which part of it you're talking about? Be more specific.
So obviously you said, and society-wise, that your men are looked down upon because of they, more emotional, or they may be sensitive or whatever. So, how can we change that mentality from a man's point of view? What can, let's say, we as women do to help you guys help yourself? Is that a hard one?
Like, how do we...
Is that a hard one?
There's no one answer for that question there. Because there's many factors that could help normalize men.
Okay, give us three.
Themselves.
Give us three.
Well, let's start with woman. Let's start with embrace it more, innit? Like, try to make it normal, innit? You see me? A woman more quick for make I didn't want to say certain things, but a woman more quick for embrace a body man person in England, yeah, more than a man being emotional. A real man, yeah. I mean, I say the man a real man, but they more embrace and push. Because I mean, something like a body man now. Somebody I got 10 people I got dropped on my chance and say, oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, why not? Like some happy like a body man. You know what I say? So them are gonna fight against me.
No, look at me.
I really think. But
I'm not talking.
But figure
so basically, what you're saying.
But figure talk about a man being emotional and letting go of all the toughness and the rare for DR too. Is the man say that them things they don't hear that, bro.
So basically, what you're saying
we don't
is
feel that we can be vulnerable.
So basically, what you're saying
it's always required of you to be a man.
Okay. So you're saying that certain women embrace the LGBTQ to be more emotional and feel like. And say it's like it's kind of more normal for them. It's not less masculine for them, and they're okay with it. But they're not okay with maybe. They
love having a gay best friend. You see me? Yeah, man. It's like a man, but him can't see a naked. I really think. Yeah, but when it comes to we boy, that mad.
Okay, and
me in your bedroom, I cry with you and I talk to you, but me not gay. But me in there get emotional like a gay person.
So you believe that a lot of women are not given the emotional support?
People they're more acceptable. We don't get emotional
to
support
certain.
like that.
Okay, cool. And what else? Give me another thing.
What else can we do?
Also, guys, if you guys have any thoughts and comments and suggestions, drop it in the comment below. Yeah, drop it in the comment below because it's very interesting to hear from a male's point of view.
No, just come up with places where
a safe space, maybe a safe space we come together. Do you think it'll be?
Exercising them type of vibes there to start to even begin with because we don't know them things that have.
Do you think it'll be good to have like certain groups of like if there was a group of like men to come together and like talk about their feelings per se? Do you think they'll be feeling safe amongst other males or no?
Like me say, it have to start with woman first, innit? But then with man after.
But why does it not start with yourself? You can't necessarily rely on
not
us.
like that. I mean like say boy where I look for everything. But does mean say you see if woman can accept a man being that way. Cause that's the point, And other man care about looking at man in that way, bro. Go on where you go. You see me?
But then again, do you not think there's a lot of
a woman we worried about seeing we like that?
Okay, but do you think there's enough
and accepting it and not seeing man as no man no want to be seen as no pussy though.
Okay. Do you think there's enough males though that help? Like some people have certain male friends that can help with their emotional side or whatever they're going through, their stresses. Do you think there's a lot of...
The thing is, from what I've seen, no, there isn't. Because I don't know why this is, but men don't tend to talk to each other about those type of things. Like, so if one's feeling a certain way, then the others would just sort of ignore it.
We are hide it. What are we hide it? What are we hide it? This is what are we hide it?
They'll be like, yeah, you're a man, like, grow up, man, or move on.
Everybody
So they kind of shrug it off, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like even from youths.
Yeah.
Like if a little boy falls over, like if let's say a little girl falls over, then they're like, oh, cuddle him, cuddle her, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When a boy falls over
It'd be
now,
alright.
it's
Get up
like
and dust yourself
yeah, just get up.
Bounce back, you get me?
Yeah, you're a good boy, good.
Come on,
And then
good
just walk on.
You're a good boy.
Cause what them do is them no
Make them
give too much emotional support. Yeah, we don't do.
So you feel like it stems from like parenting.
Them
then,
I try
basically.
grow with a be tough
Yeah.
and men from when to the point where there's no emotional thing like that. Man,
Yeah.
I try that's I don't really know, but it's not really for that. But you know what I mean, where we are come from, that and that's how you go. Isn't it? We used to be militant. Yeah, that's how you got that straight.
So what's your thoughts on females' mentality, emotional state, or mental health?
With female?
Yeah. Do you think that we're like?
Bro, mental health are going with female too, and I've seen it firsthand with people around me. Yeah, man. I see depression in our people. I see lack of motivation in our people. I see people don't want to come out of them house. I've seen all kind of thing. And I'm more about women. You know what I say? In a full age group, 30s and that. So people that suffer, man, for real. Like don't really change nothing about people. I don't know if it's because...
Wait, do you think it was a change though, or do you think it basically showed more awareness?
It brought it out more.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, obviously it can bring it up more because everybody was doing things that they were comfortable doing. Everybody have in a life, you develop your own routines of how you cope with everything. You see what I say? And them something that make you happy and able to go on. You see what I say? It's even a support system and now kind of something that keep you going. Believe me, if you're still there today and you're kind of comfortable, there is, you know what I mean, a group of people you can talk to. There's, you have your look of vibes, isn't it? And at them thing there. You see when time the world do that now, them take with them something there from a whole heap of people and they've never been by themselves. They don't know who they are alone. You see what I say? Enough things people discover about themselves in this time.
Yeah, because I'm actually not afraid to say, because during lockdown, like obviously I went from being around like family members and that to it just being me and my son. So then there was days that I would feel weak for wanting to cry. But then I spoke to one of my cousins and then she was like, nah, like do you think that us mothers haven't had a moment where we just want to just break down? Go into another room, let it all out, and then once it's out you'll feel a lot better and then you can continue with your day.
Like me, I tell them, man, say everybody earlier and I last me, I tell people, said them, but you have the strength. You have the strength. Believe me, you might feel like you don't right now some of the time, but you do. You know what I mean? Blood, enough things
you have to tap into it, really, innit? You gotta find, you gotta find ways. So it's probably in regards to like that. It's you gotta try and understand yourself, know yourself, and find out ways to help yourself. Because at the end of the day, yes, it's great having the support, but sometimes there's gonna be times when there's no support there for you. Yeah. And then what are you gonna do? So then there needs to be like an outlet, as you say, an outlet for certain things. You know. Most people work.
Again,
most people do certain things, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard, like, being an adult or adulthood. Yeah. It's hard.
Adulting is hard.
Adulting is hard. And the thing is that they don't prepare you. They don't prepare you for adulthood neither, right?
No, they don't. They just... what they were preparing us for is to be workers. For them. They weren't
to be in society, that's what it is.
Yeah, work in a society, not... The people that were there private school, I get the big job them and the real truth, the history where they teach me, and I think I'll be a foolish and some money and them thing there. If you say generational wealth.
Tell me about it.
So
you gotta learn the hard way.
We were the butts. When in our school, where we got to, we were just meant to be workers. Isn't me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of outlets. There are a lot of places now. I feel like a lot of people should try and tap into it. Like if you've got like a work program and they say, yeah, we have this, go tap into it. I feel like we need to get rid of this whole thing that we can't go to therapists, we can't go to counsellors. That's what they're there for. They're there to listen, because you might not want to talk to your certain family members or friends about certain things. Correct? And sometimes some people don't have that family or support anyway. So they should tap into the other things they have.
Sometimes our family are wicked.
Oh,
And
jeez.
Our family are wicked. I will well
Not
pray
mine. Y'all great.
No, I mean, I talk about me never say mine, you know. So sometimes family are wicked because some people want to see nothing happen good for you, like, and them are your blood. Isn't it? So,
sometimes it's just nice to hear something from an outside point of view, rather than your own little circle, your own little bubble.
True.
Like, because when someone else tells you something, then it becomes true. Like, rather than, it's like when your mum says, "Oh yeah, you're so talented, you're so good." But sometimes I think, well, you have to say that, you're my mum. Like,
it's if I when a child is praying like that, them wrong. Because no, that's not necessarily true. No, because
but it is too.
I have to tell you, say you're good. No,
well, come on now. It's like the people that send their child onto X Factor.
Wow.
Like,
wow.
You're lucky. You don't mind tell my son, say, yo, I feel like James do a better job today than you, you know. I have to step it up for next week. No, brother, because you're going to make him going to pray himself and say, how's daddy like bigging up another man's son, like, or like talking about James? Is that me and not me? So I say, yeah. Then I make them pray themselves and do better. Yeah, man. Then I mind tell my business, them I fall off or short. You know what I mean? Falling short, yeah. Do your thing, man. I will not deal with things, so.
Well, so with that being said, Serena, because obviously you're the one who... Why are you laughing? What was that laugh for? What was that laugh for? For those who don't know, CC Poetry, I call her Serena, CC Poetry does the best poems. I have to big her up. Actually, no, I don't have to. I big her up because that's just the truth. I'm not doing what your mum's doing. Okay, I'm being truthful. Yeah, I'm being truthful here.
You have to go watch them.
I'm being truthful. However, if you don't believe what I have to say, feel free to go onto her page. You can see the poems that she's done, and she's been doing poetry since I don't know what ever.
I started at 10.
Yeah,
I started at 10 years old.
Yeah, I used to ask her, to help me with poems at school because I was so bad at poetry. For her, it just comes off so natural. I think you said you have a poem that kind of relates to mental health, correct?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Richie discovered a thing from when, you know, I was 13 when I discovered music, I got to and start write.
And I was my age when I discovered, no, I'm joking. I like to bring people together. I am a person that likes to help. That is a part of me.
I couldn't somebody would like to tear people down. I wouldn't want there around nobody like that.
Oh.
Somebody would want to tear down everybody. You hear me?
Even I was kind of, told Serena to kind of basically learn these things off by heart, but she's found it now, so that's alright. It's all good.
Alright.
We're not there yet. We're soon there.
Go on. Step on her. She won't tell you no. Lay her down. Make her feel the firm print of your insoles. Stamp on her with your Nike, your Adidas, your Jordans and Vans. She's brought this on herself. She is raising both her hands. Kick a girl while she's down or stab her in the back. She's aware of what's progressing. No need for a sudden attack. She's a doormat, a carpet, a cushion, something soft. Move on to something else now. Rechannel your focus. Move that energy someplace else. She has taken enough. Release her from this curse. Pay no attention to added pressure. Stand on your own 2 feet. Keep your back against the wall. Stop trusting everyone you meet. It's okay to be kind, forgiving and fair. It's okay to be merciful. Keep them in your prayers. Keep your eyes vigilant. Keep your mind clear. You cannot trust the first person who claims that they will be there. The smiles, a polite conversation can lead to anger and devastation. Some people are slimy like snakes, disrupting your world like the earthquake.
That's what we're about to do.
This
is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. So, yeah, that's great. That's a... Thoughts? What do you mean? I'm the only one. I'm the only one basking in the glory.
No, I think
so. That's in regards to a certain how that come about in that poem.
Basically, it was a low point in my life, and I kept feeling like everybody was like sort of walking all over me, and I was just allowing them to. So, in order to bring myself up, I had to tell myself, no, channel your focus someplace else.
Right.
Focus on yourself, and stop letting these people take advantage of the kind person that you are.
Take back your power.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yes.
And that's in regards to the people that are feeling low, feeling down. That sometimes you just find a way to rechannel it. You know, there's always going to be bad days.
That's more than some people
also,
who have to scream, you know.
Yeah, if you need to get it out, get it out.
How journal.
Or that too.
Write down your feelings.
Yeah, or just rechannel.
Tell it to the universe. Isn't it?
Yeah, rechannel that energy, and you know, I don't know, like seek help when needed. There's always help out there.
Shall I go make everybody sound mad now?
No, what do you mean?
That I'm mad. Sugaring.
That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
You're going to start to seek help. Oh, dear.
No, but what do you mean? You got to seek help. If you know that you can't get yourself out of a rut, and there's other people that can help you with that, go to them. Yeah. You know, the NHS is there. You know, we have NHS.
Free help. Yes.
Which part of them give you free therapy?
I don't know about free therapy.
Yeah, yeah, they got it. If you go to the doctors, and then it's actually they're called talking.
We'll put it in a link below.
Yes.
And other links that we find.
Talking therapies. That's what they're called. Talking therapies. It's free. It's all done through the NHS. And you don't even have to go to them because they phone you and you do it over the phone.
This is a topic.
Yeah. I'm very aware that a lot of people don't necessarily want to talk. But there's a lot more different ways of different therapies that are out there.
Some people
I get that. There's research. Some people like to go to the gym. That's their form of
therapy.
Like that.
Some people don't use to talk.
Well, they don't know how to talk.
Opening up. Yeah. We don't know how to start. Is what I say? Kind of something what we do regular.
My thing was at one point when I worked in a club, like my thing was crushing ice. If I wanted to, if I wanted to work feeling a certain way, that's what I would do. Stand there, crush the ice. I feel so much better after.
Well, I'm doing the manager come in and say, so it's that ice that over crushed, you know. I tell the man, say, slushy ice and everybody drinks.
Only you would think that, innit?
Oh, God, man.
Jeez, wow.
Alright, well, Jumoke, I feel like we've come to that part of the segment now.
Yep, and I feel like Zika's going to have a nice little... So basically, again, for anyone that's just is tuning into this midway, halfway, short way, whatever way you want to see it, we do have a little, like, positive speaking / prayer, spiritual enlightenment in our segments. That hopefully will help you, maybe help somebody else. I don't know. That's what we're here for. And today it's going to be Zikadon. That's going to take it away with a little positivity. All right?
We're not there for stay long. We're there for a short while, not a long while, don't. So you know things set already. Give thanks and praise to the Most High, though. Yes, man. Because I'm the one in the I seat upstairs. You see it? Yeah, man. And you don't know, say, we want to give thanks for the platform we're on right now. We want to give thanks for life first and foremost. You see it? We want to give thanks to the Most High for the fact that we are breed. You see me? For our loved ones, for the roof of our head. You don't know the things that we don't pray like other people, though. That is it. Amen.
Amen.
I wasn't expecting that. There's not one way to pray. There's not one way to give. There's not one way to give thanks.
Go down on my knee and everything, but by my bedside, I can't do that. I have to come in on a church. Him say, I can't pray anywhere I'm there. So,
yes, right. That's very true. Yes. But for those who are struggling with anything in regard to mental health or situations, I urge you. I hope today was a bit enlightening. If you have any comments, any thoughts, maybe we can retouch on this topic again. You know, we don't mind
with
doing
more
that.
information.
Yeah,
You
with
know?
more information, because it was very vague. I understand that, but yeah, it's what it is with us, you know what I mean?
You know, we just have blow through it so we can come back with the comments them, and you see if anything come up and you know we discuss it further, then you know what we do already though.
Exactly.
Drop it in the comment section though.
Yes,
You see?
and then hopefully eventually we'll have people that will come on the show
Yeah,
as well, and that can speak and advise, right?
And if you don't want to drop it in the comments below, you can also DM us on our Instagram page at byanymeans_theofficialpodcast.
Check out the Facebook and you don't know things like that.
Like,
Cover the
share,
TikTok.
follow. Yeah, but we're on TikTok too. TikTok,
Yeah.
sorry, TikTok.
Yes. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram,
What's our TikTok name?
by any means.
Okay, there you go. And our Instagram? I mean, no, not Instagram, sorry. Facebook.
Facebook is by any means. TikTok is by any means podcast.
There you go. Yeah. So we do appreciate you guys for if you do go through anything, we hope that you find good ways to deal with those issues and those problems. Yeah. We want to spread positivity.
Just rechannel the energy. You know what I'm saying?
And for anyone that's just out, sometimes it's good to just say, to call a friend, to call family, see how they're doing, ask them how they are. Sometimes that does really help in regards to someone's emotions. Someone could be really down. You could say, you know what, I really appreciate you. And that could change their day. So sometimes the little things do actually help people.
Go outside. Just get out of the house. Go outside. Because I'm telling you the truth, being inside are one of the worst things. We're not built for indoors. You know what I mean? I said, go outside. Walk outside. You don't have to take off no shoes or nothing. Just walk out in the nature. Breathe and come back. Isn't it?
Breathe?
Breathe.
Oh, sorry.
Breathe
Oh, sorry.
and come back. Yeah.
Take in the air.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, go forth, multiply. Yeah, that will help. That will help. And also, I just want to put a plug in here for Black Rose Cocktails. If you want any alcoholic or non-alcoholic cocktails, feel free to follow Black Rose Cocktails on Instagram. Like, share, taste, let us know. Or let me know, let us know. Either one.
I don't know things that already, man. But I have to big up what black owned businesses, isn't it? When we get a chance, anytime at all. Because if we not support them, then nobody else not going to support them, you know.
Exactly.
Oh, so this right there.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for tuning in once more. And we'll see you next week on By Any Means.
Done. What's goody, what's poppin'? This has been By Any Means. You've been listening with Zico Dunn, Jumake, CC Poetry, aka CC, and as I call her, Richie. We out.
We out, people.